Hello again, I'm Stephen Jerome, and I'm going to continue reading from my third novel, The London Year. We're at the third section of the book, Spring. The London Year is broken up into 4 seasons, and now we're past autumn and winter, and time has elapsed to spring. Besides the exciting new routine working with Sebastian, the biggest change to life at the flat was Tess moving out. The way things were going, it was almost inevitable. Gracie's PR work for the theater had diminished as quickly as the increasing work she was taking on with Sebastian. It wouldn't have surprised me if he'd bought the theater outright one day just to maximize profits. When I mused out loud about this, Gracie neither said yes or no. As for her future in the out-of-work actor business, the writing was on the wall. Tess still held the romantic notion that Gracie should stay the creative course. Her big break would come, she said, by sticking at it. No one was amused when I made the joke about the guy not wanting to abandon his job cleaning up elephant shit at the circus. What, and give up show business? It was pretty clear Gracie's circus days were over. Sebastian also started making more regular personal appearances at the flat. Mostly he holed up out of sight with Finn, but if Gracie was around, they'd huddle in the sitting room. I'd become part of the PR team too, but only worked the night shift. My days still belonged to Harrods. With the New Year's Eve party behind us, Sebastian, the restaurant, was the next big buzz. Naturally, there were delays. Union workers could be stubborn. Colin had similar gripes as he dealt with the workers on his own properties. Meanwhile, according to Gracie, the nearly completed offices above the restaurant were already bustling with Sebastian's burgeoning enterprises, plural. "He's got all sorts of things going on up there," Gracie said. "And guess what? I saw my name in his Rolodex." Well, depending on whose Rolodex, before cell phones and speed dials, this was a true sign one had arrived. Then came the really over-the-top perk, basically the last straw for Tess. Sebastian had a small desk and phone installed in their room so Gracie could be reached day and night. Sebastian was paying for everything, of course, but it was all pushing Tess's tolerance to the limit. As it was, Gracie's eclectic wardrobe was grievously overstepping her half of she and Tess's shared space. Indeed, with better money coming in, I'd already noticed a troubling shift in Gracie's overall fashion leanings. Her very original thrift shop creativity was slipping into a period of what I can only describe as pre-couture. On one hand, I could relate. It was a slippery slope I didn't even know existed until I started working at Harrods. Now we were both looking at labels. Tess started calling it the Lothario syndrome. I didn't know if that was a clinical term, but I got the gist. "He's commandeered Gracie," she said. "And Finn, I think that huge painting is starting to take over his life." She left the rest unsaid, but the obvious potentials were gathering in my gaze too. It was hard to ignore what Sebastian was offering, which boiled down to modern culture's crown jewels, money and fame, or at least a proximity to them. If I started to heed Tess's discomfort, Sebastian picked up on it right away. All he had to do was set a date for another night on the town, and my surrender was reaffirmed. Granted, along the way I was becoming an ever better photographer. Gracie said they were starting to submit my Polaroids with that Warhol Polaroid look Sebastian was after to magazines. There'd be more money coming, I was promised, besides the 20 quid I got, which Gracie would hand me in a check from Sebastian Limited. And all the while, Sebastian's business star, the model agency, and everything else, as Gracie put it, was in ascension, and she was becoming increasingly involved. At first, the crowding out spilled happily down from Tessa's and Gracie's room to my own. We exchanged our mattress for Tessa's slightly larger one, which gave us both more sleeping room and equally more playroom, because after that first New Year's night, we both discovered the joys of sex. Neither of us could get enough. Tess had a body made for pleasure, soft and curvaceous, with ample breasts and inner thighs as silky as any human flesh I'd ever known. There was something wonderfully comfortable about the way we fitted, just like our dancing. We always moved together well. As far as we went sexually, it was a perfect fit. I think I'm going to stop there, and we'll continue with part 60. Wow. Tomorrow. So thank you for staying tuned, following along with the London Year. See you tomorrow. Bye.